Okay, so we're going to do another multiplying binomials just to make sure with negatives and stuff as well. So we can FOIL, which is distributing. So we're going to have 4 times 8. So 4 times 8. Then this 4 gets distributed to the last term. So 4 times 3b. And then we have the next term, which is the negative 5b. So negative 5b times 8. And negative 5b times 3b. All right, multiplying these, we have 32 plus, because there's no sign, 4 times 3 is 12. B, remember, make sure that you're writing decently enough because this almost looks like a 6. And then a negative 5b times 8 is a negative 40b. And a negative 5b times 3 is a negative 15b squared. Now, order is not going to really matter, but we are going to think we have to combine the like terms. And then we can think of standard notation, which means we want the exponents counting down, but we'll talk about that in a second. So to get from 40, 12, the difference between 12 and 40 is 28. It was 40 minus 12 is what I'm thinking, and the 40 is the negative, so I keep the negative. Minus 15b squared, and then we have the 32 hanging out in front. Now, if I wanted in standard form, I would say that this is negative 15b squared minus 28b plus 32. So exponents are counting down, variables first. Just remember the sign always stays with the letter that we have. If we were going to do it the area method, so area, remember this way we're going to write one of the binomials across the top. So this is a 4 and I have a negative 5b. Keep the sign with that term that is the negative one. And then I have an 8 and a 3b. Make my box. Creatively make my box. And then just remember we're multiplying a row with a column. So 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times negative 5b is negative 40b. 4 times 3b is 12b. Negative 5b and 3b is negative 15b squared. Remember, we're still adding those like terms. Okay, so we could write it as 32 minus 28b minus 15b squared, or we can make sure that we're putting the biggest exponent first. So we have negative 15b squared minus 28b when I combine those like terms plus 32. So same answer both ways, whether you use the arrows or the box, your choice, but both ways work. Just make sure you're watching your signs. Negatives are out to get me, so I like to be very careful with them. If necessary, highlight your negatives and it will make it a little bit easier.